Yeah. Now, last time I talked to you, you were talking about the weight cut. Obviously, you're getting back down to the 125 division. How's that weight cut been going for you?
It's going well. The weight didn't start coming off as early as I wanted to, but it's coming off now, and everything's on track and where it needs to be.
Now you're getting a last-minute opponent now. Any reset in terms of knowing who the opponent is or whatever, or are you just going to do your game plan like you usually do?
I'm going to go out there and fight my fight, just own every second of it. Everything I had been working when I intended to fight Rebecca Ruth still applies, is still valid. So I'm going to go out there and fight my fight against her.
Yeah, now I talked to Scott and talked a little bit about the 125 division and the title, and he said that it's something that he's going to have to think about. He's going to kind of wait and see how the 145 division goes. How would a performance maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, the Saturday night, with how would that affect? Do you think it would affect him? If you got a dynamic performance, do you think you can make an argument that a 125 title should be implemented as soon as possible?
I sure as hell intend to make that argument. It's a little harder to make given that I'm not, Ruth was on the Bellator roster, had fought for them a couple times, had established herself here, so beating her would have said more in terms of title contentionship, but I intend to go out there and put on the kind of performance that they see and they want me to fight for the title. That's my job on Saturday night.
Now, I also talked about free agency, and you yourself ended up being a free agent, being able to come over here to Bellator. Why should more women consider maybe coming over to Bellator and being part of their 125 division? I know there's quite a few gals that are free agents right now that may be considering making the jump over.
Well, this is only my first fight for them, and I haven't actually fought yet, so I don't have a ton of experience. But I really like Bellator as a promotion. I like the shows they put on. From what I've seen and talked to people, they treat their fighters well. I like the environment here, and I like that you have a lot more freedom to be you and do what you want to do than you would in, say, the UFC.
Now, Bellator has a good reach in terms of the international markets. They've done shows in Europe. They have connections with Verizon. Would you like to go out and maybe fight elsewhere in the world and kind of stretch your legs a little bit?
Oh yeah, of course. Who the hell doesn't want to travel the world if you have the chance on somebody else's time? I love traveling. I love fighting in other places. I fought in China, Japan, Mexico, cornered fighter in Brazil. So absolutely want to fight internationally more.
Do you want to fight in Japan again?
Yeah, I would love to fight Verizon in Japan. But yeah, Japan is such a cool place to. Japan is an amazing country, period. But it's such a cool place to fight. The fight culture there it just has a really strong history and tradition, and people really appreciate what's going on in the fights.
Yeah, a lot of good wrestlers out there. Of course, Rin's out there as well. I mean, that might be something to look forward to. Would you like to maybe fight Rin Nakai at some point? And can you size her up for me a little bit?
Yeah, when I was in Pancrase, I was pushing to fight Rin, but she wouldn't do it at 135. And at the time, we didn't want me to do the infant cut on an international flight because I'd been doing 35. So I tried to get a fight with Rin before, and it wasn't made. So I would love to fight her. I think she's been around a long time. She's a tough opponent, but yeah, I would love to go to Japan and take out one of their girls.
Yeah, like you said, Saturday night. I mean, this is basically fighting in your hometown. You've probably got a lot of people coming to watch this fight. How excited are you to Vic said be kind of close to home in terms of the weight cutting, and to be able to just drive home and be able to kind of relax a little bit and not have to worry about some of the travel stuff?
Well, actually, I stayed at the hotel because it's LA, so if you're driving anywhere, you're worrying about travel. So I actually find it a little easier to keep my head centered and just be there and be in fight mode when I stay at the hotel, even if I fight locally. But it's awesome to be able to have everyone come. I've had so many friends and family just show support and get tickets, and they're going to be there on Saturday night. So there should be a good crowd in there early.
Who's going to be cornering you on Saturday night?
My coach, Chad George.
Okay, just one corner?
No, one of my teammates, Chase Gibson, and then my strength and conditioning coach, Nick Kirsten, as well.
Well, that's awesome to hear, and you know, again, you're gonna be on the preliminary card, this big, huge card. Chael and Tito, they really hyped it up. You know, what's it like for you to be on a big card and to be able to you know, to be able to show people why you're one of the top prospects at 125?
And this card has so many eyes on it. This is a huge marquee Bellator card. So when my opponent first fell out, that was one of the reasons that I wanted so very badly to find a replacement to get on this card. Right, this is the card to be on. Everyone's going to be there. Everyone will be watching it. So time to go make a statement.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's all.
Okay. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.